Thinking that my neighbors are probably like, what the fuck is she doing talking to herself? Whatever. Hey bitches, what is up? It is Nicole and welcome back to my motherfucking channel. I already know what you're thinking. Nicole, what happened? Did you die or something? Why haven't you been posting? It's been 2 months since your last video and you said that you wanted to start making more videos and you haven't. Like, what happened? What happened? Dumb as fuck. I don't deserve anything because I'm stupid. So, pretty much that. I'll hold you, stay with me, yeah. I procrastinate so much. So much. Anywho, so as you guys can tell by the title of this video, I want to bring a story time to you guys because I haven't filmed a story time yet and I'm ready to film a story time because I was just like, hey, I can come back with a story time and I can get them in the gist of the things I do, and I'm pretty sure my neighbors are watching me through their window. Hey, what's up? Go back. Go away. Anyway, let's get in with the story. So let's bring it back to high school. Not the best time of my life. Okay, high school sucked ass. Okay, so the worst time of my life was freshman year of high school. So I was in this program for performing art. It was a performing arts program. I like to say the name of it. So I was in 8th grade going into freshman year, and so the program, they have the performing arts picnic for like incoming people who are coming there, and then like people who are already in the program come and stuff like that. So I went there, and I was an 8th grader going into freshman year. I met this girl there. Let's call her Jessica. Call her Jessica. So anyway, so I met Jessica at picnic, and she was going to be a sophomore, and I was going to be a freshman. So that's how we met. And then when freshman year started like rolling around, me and her kind of reconnected, and we became best friends. Like, we sat together in the mornings, we had lunch together, we talked all the time, we texted. I told her about my life, she told me about her life. Like, we had classes together, and like we were really close. Like, we told each other everything about each other, and we didn't like keep secrets or anything like that. Like, we were best friends. She was my best friend. So Jessica liked this boy. Let's call him Tim. I don't fucking know. Okay, so Jessica had a crush on Tim, and Tim liked Jessica as well. And like, she would tell me like how she liked him, and then Tim would tell me how he liked her and everything like that. And I was pretty much like the wingman for both of them, you know what I mean? Like,
I was like, okay, go girl. Like, I was go Tim, get it Tim, like, get that shit. I was like, go get her, go get him. Do you, bitch.
So they end up start dating, and they dated for less than a month. Like, I think they broke up like a week or like a couple days before their 1 month. It was a shock because I came to school one day and I sat down with Jessica like I always do, and then I saw Tim walking this way, and I was like, hey Tim. Kind of just walked away and was sad, and I was just like, what's wrong? And then I looked at Jessica and she was like all sad, and I was just like, we broke up. Kind of like a big shocker why they broke up, because they were like, she never said anything to me until now. Yeah, so I think a couple days, or I think a week goes by, I'm pretty sure it is a Friday night. The performing arts program that I was in had like different kind of things. Like, we had the Halloween black box where we would like have a like party, and then like or Halloween costumes we would have like the hayride and stuff like that. We'd have movie nights. And so this year, as freshman year, it was a scary movie night. So it was around Halloween, and they were playing Insidious. I don't remember which Insidious. I think it was like 3. No, I don't remember. Whatever it was in 2012. That's when I was in high school. I was going, and I knew that Jessica wasn't going. Jessica said that she couldn't make it, so she couldn't go. So I was going, but I wasn't going with Jessica. So me and Tim were going. So Tim told me, he was just like, hey, I'm going. Are you going? And I was like, yeah. And then stuff like that. And then I found out earlier, like probably an hour before I left, that Tim and Jessica got back together, and Tim was there and he was just happy. May I remind you, Tim and Jessica were together for like a little bit, and they've known each other for a while, and so me and Tim, like, we became really good friends. And like, I would go to Tim when I needed him, and then Tim would come to me for advice and I'd come to him for advice. He was like, literally like my guy best friend. Like that's what Tim was. That was all that Tim was to me. He was nothing more, anything like that. Like, may I remind you, Tim was like my best guy friend. I could ask him for anything. If I was crying, I could go to him. I could just lean on his shoulder. He was like he was an awesome friend. Like that's what he was to me. A strictly friend. That's it. Nothing more. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you about me. So the night of the movie night, I invited this boy, and I had a crush on this guy that I invited, and I wanted him to come because I liked him and stuff like that. Tim knew I liked him. I told Tim about him all the fucking time because Tim knew that I had a fucking crush on him because I liked him, and I told Tim that I invited him. And so the boy did not show up because my love life is as tragic as love life is just tragic. That's pretty much it. And then we were like in line and stuff like that, and I was hanging out with Tim, and then this one girl, okay, call her fucking, I don't know, Shannon. We'll call her Shannon. Okay, so Shannon was kind of new to the school. I think she like just moved here. I don't really remember that much, but I think she like just like started going here. Shannon was in the performing arts program with us. I befriended her because she was nice, she was cool. I mean, she was alright. Like I wasn't mean to anybody. I wasn't a mean girl. I was very shy and I was very like and when I was a freshman. So I was nice to everybody, and then I kind of like befriended Shannon and everything like that, and she befriended me. But the problem with Shannon is that Shannon had her own like world. She like told so many things to me that are like unbelievable. Like she was a compulsive liar. Let me tell you about that. She lied a lot. A lot. Like she said things to me like that are not like, if somebody actually did that to her, it would be so inhumane. Like that's, you're fucking lying. Like it's no, that did not happen. I'm sorry, but there's no way the stuff that she told me could have happened, and how much she's lied about a lot of stuff. So Shannon kind of like had a little crush on Tim. And so when Shannon found out that Tim and what's-her-face, Jessica, broke up, she was like, I want to point out something. Jessica did not really like Shannon that much at all because Jessica did not like how she would lie about a couple things. So she did not really like Shannon at all. She did not hang out with her. Anything like that. She did not try to associate with her because she was lying. But anyway, so we're sitting down, we're sitting in a row together, so I'm sitting, and then Tim is sitting next to me, and then Shannon's sitting next to Tim on the other side. And then Shannon like is like trying to like flirting constantly with Tim. I'm the kind of friend to get very like, I'm the bitch that's like, hey, like if I have a best friend, boyfriend, like I'm very, very, very overprotective when it comes to my friends, and that's what I did. So when I saw that going on, I was just like, hey, I was just like, okay, that's a red flag. And like after a while, after like a couple more like little flirts like she was doing and stuff like that, it was fucking obvious that she was flirting with him. I was like, hey Shannon, can we go for a walk? Can you take me to the bathroom? And then she was just like, why can't you go yourself? And I was just like, but I want you to come with me, so let's go.
It's like, bitch, come on, get the fuck up and let's go. We going for a walk because mama gonna tell you goddamn story. And you gonna fucking listen.
We get outside and she was like, what do you want to talk about? And I was just like, you gotta stop flirting with fucking Tim. And she was just going like, why? And I was just going like, cause him and fucking Jessica got back together, and I was just like, she's my best friend, and you can't do that. I'm sorry, that's not allowed. And then she was like, okay, whatever. And I was just like, you can't flirt with him, okay? You can't do that. At this time when she was flirting with him, like I said, she's a compulsive liar. Like I said, she's a compulsive liar. Let me inform you of something she told me. She told me she was pregnant at this time, that her ex-boyfriend got her pregnant, and she was pregnant. Kind of like, I was telling her, I was like, you can't do that. And I was just like, you're pregnant for one, da-da-da-da-da. May I remind you, she's a liar. She wasn't pregnant. So the whole night, I was literally trying to get her away from him as much as I can, because I was like, no, bitch, this ain't happening tonight. No, this is not happening. You're not fucking it up. And I was just like, you're gonna ruin it more because you already know that fucking Jessica hates you already. Like, she would whoop her ass if she found out. Well, she wouldn't whoop her ass because Jessica thinks she's pregnant too. Everybody thinks she's pregnant. So I told the same thing to fucking Tim. I was just like, hey, you can't let her flirt with you and stuff like that. And he was just like, I know, he was just like, I'm with Jessica, I like Jessica, and he was just like, I'm not flirting with her in any type of way, I'm just being nice, and everything like that. And like, he knew that she was flirting with him, and I was just like, okay, just making sure so you can be informed. Because this happened, it was like when Shannon got up, and she was just going, she's like, hey, Tim, can you take me to the bathroom? And I was just like, I could take you to the bathroom. And then she was like, no, I want to take him. And then I was looking at her and I was just like, so like they went to the bathroom together and I was just like, no!
No!
Not trust Shannon one incy bitsy bit. She is a liar. I did not trust her.
Oh, no.
That happens. So the night ends. The scary movie night was fine. It was okay. I had a good time. Blah. So the juicy part is when I get fucking home. I get home. Oh, going home was a great thing. So I get home, and I don't remember what time it was. I get a message from Jessica on Facebook, and I was just like thinking, she was like, hey, how was it? Da 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 da. Oh, that's not what I got from her.
Why were you flirting with Tim? People said that you were flirting with Tim. How can you do that to me? I thought you were my best friend.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? I was fucking the whole night trying to get fucking Shannon away from your boyfriend, and you have the audacity to sit in front of me on a computer and tell me that I was flirting with your goddamn boyfriend. Honey, no. Fuck that. No. One thing I do not do is I do not fuck with my friends' boyfriends or ex-boyfriends. I don't do that shit because I don't want leftovers. I don't want to deal with that drama. That is just wrong. Wrong. Girl code to the max, bitch. No. I don't do that shit. So I was just like, what the fuck? I was just like, and then I was texting her. I was just like, no. That's not what happened. And I was telling her that fucking Shannon was flirting with him. And then I told Shannon to stop. And then I told fucking Tim the same thing. And I was like texting her back and she wouldn't believe me. She would not believe me. How did this turn around on me? Out of everything I did, like I did so many good things that night. I was like trying to be a good sport, good friend. I get fucked over for it. Like, what did I do to deserve that? I didn't do anything. And till this day, I do not know who told her that I was flirting with Tim. I wasn't flirting with Tim. I didn't like Tim because Tim was your boy. Tim was yours. I don't want your stuff. I want my stuff. My stuff is mine. Yours is yours, bitch. Oof. But it was sad because me and Jessica were really, really close. We were really good friends, and it ended for a little while. So that kind of sucked. I remember texting her. I was just like, can I sit with you guys in the morning? Because I was a freshman, and I was scared, and I didn't have any other friends. I had no other friends. She was my only friend. She was my only real friend that I can count on to be there for me and stuff like that. And she was like, yeah, but I won't talk to you. And I was just like, okay. So I sat on the other side of where she was sitting, and it was just so... like, my heart broke. I was, like, crying the entire day. I was heartbroken. And I was so pissed. I'm pretty sure I yelled at fucking Shannon that day because I was so mad. I was probably yelling at her and telling her all this shit. Jessica was mad at me. She was mad at me for a while. Like, it took her a while. It took her a while to get over it. Yeah, she apologized. We both apologized to each other and we got over it and stuff like that. If you guys don't know now, I'm in college now. This was freshman year, so this was 4 years ago. She was a sophomore. She is actually a sophomore in college now. I don't talk to her anymore. We don't talk anymore. I'm not throwing shade at her. I'm not saying I hate her now or anything like that. I'm not saying I hate any of these people. I have not seen Shannon since high school. She was a liar. I don't know what she does now. I don't know what happens now, but whatever now, cool. You do you, boo. And Tim, I don't see Tim or talk to Tim anymore. There is actually a story about Tim that I can tell you guys about if you guys want to talk about him. There's a story. I could make a storytime video about Tim because something happened between me and Tim that kind of was kind of funny, I think. But kind of like Ash douchey thing I did, to be honest, to tell you the truth, So yeah, that is going to be it for this story time. I hope you guys liked it and give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already because I think you guys would like me if you subscribe more because I'm funny, I'm a dumb bitch, and I have purple hair. Like, who doesn't love purple hair? Yeah. I will see you guys in the next video.